I told her I didn't like going to dinners with her exes. She broke up with me saying that I'm controlling.
Well, I mean, if you don't like the exes, the ex-boyfriends, because a lot of cases, that kind of case, oftentimes, if the guys haven't complete, because what you'll see a lot of times is those exes aren't really exes. Maybe they got dumped, is typically what happens in those situations. The exes got dumped to hers, but she likes the attention. Typically, you're going to see a missing father in the household, a missing masculine presence, that kind of thing. And so you're going to tend to see that more. And what's happening is the exes probably are still carrying the torch for her. So in that situation, it's like, I wouldn't want to put up with that either. Or the other thing is, if you don't like those people, you just say, I know it's your ex, but I don't really care for the dude and I don't want to hang out, you, me, and your ex. It's like, if we're going to get together, I want to go on a date. And if she breaks up with you and says, oh, you're insecure, well, 95% of the relationships where one or both people threaten breakups or actually go through with breakups to try to change or modify the other person's behavior, they don't work out. Because eventually you get sick of it. And if your girlfriend dumped you because you told her you didn't want to go out on dates with her and hang out with her ex-boyfriends, she didn't say anything about the ex-boyfriends and their new girlfriend or anything. It's just those. But it doesn't matter. If there's a couple that you don't like and your ex loves the two of them, it's like I was saying, yeah, they're not really my kind of people. And no, I don't want to hang out with them. And it's like she's buttered about that. I don't care. It's like, I'm just saying, I want to hang out. I'm 53 years old. And the older you get, the less you give a shit about what other people think about you.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point in my life, I want to spend time with people who are good to me, good for me, good for my soul. And if they're not like that, I don't care how much she likes them. It's like, I know you love them. It's like, great, you guys go have a good time, but I'm not going to be there. And when you're done, you give me a call, we'll get together, or we'll get together tomorrow, we'll get together over the weekend or whatever. I'm not going to spend my time with people that I don't like, even if my girl likes them. And if this girl dumped you over that, it's like, there was no intimacy there to begin with. She was not afraid of losing you.
I feel like she's trying to make you comfortable with the fact of trying to see him. She's probably seeing him secretly behind your back and trying to make you feel comfortable with him. Oh, she's just with,
Or he's trying to get back, but he's stuck in
whatever.
friend zone because he saw too many movies that said that's the way to get your ex back, and she likes the attention, and maybe she's been spending some time with him and is not really sure. And so she's got all of you guys together. Or women will do that. Women will invite several guys that they're seeing to the same venue. Not all women, but some women will
Fight to
do
the
that
death.
crap, especially again where there's a missing father. They'll do that, and you get there, and it's like you got one guy, the Harry Honda guy. He's fixing her toilet, and he's hoping to get his. She has a party, and he invites all you over there. And there's another guy from work, and he's just a friend, and he rotated her tires last week, and
Now he's
you can
pumping air
tell,
in
like,
it.
whenever she goes into a room, all the beta male orbiters kind of hover with her and follow her around. And most of her friends happen to be guys. And if you understand my book and you're familiar with it, then you're going to be able to tell it's like those are not guy friends. Those are beta male guy friends, beta male orbiters that are stuck in friend zone and are hoping to get their chance. And if you're looking to have a loyal monogamous relationship, somebody that values that kind of thing, she's not going to invite you over and have a bunch of exes there or beta male orbiters or guys she dated for a couple of weeks in friend zone that she's hanging out with all the time. It's just because when things aren't going well with you, then she's going to be hanging out with those other dudes, and she might try to use those other dudes to troll you and make you jealous. So
It's disrespectful.
it really depends on a case by case. But a family oriented girl, a girl who's like, I don't want him to think anything's going on with any other dude, that I am totally going to be all his, she's just not going to have that garbage. And a woman that is trying to rub that shit in your face, she don't respect you. And if she don't respect you, she can't ever love you. And that's why you got to set and enforce healthy boundaries. You be like, hey, I like you, but it's like I came over to your party this weekend and we've been kind of seeing each other. And, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. I've been around the block a few times. And all 6 of those dudes are all hoping to get in your pants. They're all hoping to get another shot with you. And it's like, I'm just not really into hanging out or dating or being romantically involved with a girl that's got a bunch of dudes that, half of them she used to date and the other half are still hoping to get their shot. And it's like, I don't want that. Because even if we're dating, I could just tell by the way these guys are that if I'm not around, they're going to be talking trash about me. And it's like, I don't want to deal with that. I want a girl that is just not going to put me in that kind of a situation. It's like I think it's great that you got all that male attention and that's your thing, but I'm not down with being a part of that.
My question is, because, like, when would you consider it to be, like, in what cases would you consider it being, like, cheating? Because, like, I know when we were talking about the previous question about your girlfriends, that there's boundaries there.
Yeah, when I'm in a relationship with a new girl, I'm not going and hanging out one-on-one with my former girlfriends. And if they're in a relationship with a new guy and I happen to be single at the time, I'm not going to go meet her for drinks, even though most of the time, most of them would probably be willing to do that just because bro code. I don't want any bad blood. I wouldn't want like a friend of the dude she's dating to see her. And then I'm, over at her house one time hanging out, maybe having my girl with me. And they heard, oh, I heard last week you were hanging out one on one with that girl and having drinks and you guys aren't supposed to be together anymore. It's just, you got to think of how it looks. It's like ladies who value loyalty, monogamy, family, exclusivity, and they're in an exclusive relationship are not going out one on one with exes or guys that are hoping to get their shot with her. Just because of how men are, just like Jade's had that experience with a dude. I think all of you girls have probably gone out with guys that you thought you made it clear you weren't into, and then yet you go read to hang out with his friends, and then they get a couple drinks and they try to make a move on you. And if you're the boyfriend or the husband, and then you hear your girl going and hang out with a guy that supposedly was a friend, and then he tried to kiss her, you're like, this is why we are not down with it. Because it's not worried about you necessarily. It's the guys, and the guys don't care.